Santa? Should we just go for the big guns and be Santa? Oh, I love you. I want this one. Can I have this one? Can I have this one? I think this is the hat today, Leonard. I do. Give me 5. Yes, high 5. Good boy. Right then. Can I get started? Is that okay? Right then, let's get going, innit? Hi everyone, welcome to another 24 Days of Leila Land video. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Please do go and subscribe if you haven't already and come and join the gang. We have so much fun, it's wonderful. In today's video, I wanted to talk to you about my favourite Christmas traditions. It's getting to that point in the month where a couple of the traditions have already started and I'm really excited to get some more of the traditions on the go. See, I'm so excited I can't speak. I mean, what else is new? So I wanted to share some of them with you and I wanted to give you enough time to try 1 or 2 of them if you don't already. And yeah, I would love to think that a part of our Christmas has gone out into your lives as well. So I really hope that you find some inspiration in some of these, and I really hope that some of you have a Me Too moment as well. If you do, please let me know in the comments. I love chatting with you all, so let me know if any of you do these as well. I was a really young mum. I was 19 when I had Megan. I was 24 when I had Charlotte. I was just coming up to 20 actually when I had Megan. I was like 20 days off being 20, so we both had a 20th celebration. It was really cute. We didn't have a massive amount of money. I mean, I worked, but childcare was expensive. Traveling to work was expensive. You know, just everyday stuff is expensive, especially when you've got 2 kids. Christmas for us was never about the masses of presents under the tree. In fact, I am getting told off already by Megan because last year was, I think, the most present heavy Christmas we've ever had. And Megan really told me off for it because in our house it isn't about that. It's about being together and enjoying the time. And this has all come from the fact that I didn't have a lot to give them, and I've tried to make things as fun as possible and as cute as possible, and I tried really hard to create things and do things that they would look forward to the year after and sort of make it less about the presents. I mean, also they're very lucky that their grandma spoils them ridiculously, so I mean, they got loads of presents anyway. They really didn't need loads of presents from me because Grandma Santa turns up with sacks full for them. So, I mean, they're not hard done by my 2 by any stretch. But what we've been left with is just a really cute appreciation of the Christmas period and the time together and the kids being on holiday and yeah, just lots of fun activities to do together. So, let's get going. First of all, the first thing that we do is the tree goes up. All our birthdays in our family are all in the last couple of months of the year. Paul's is mid-September, then we've got Megan's in mid-October, and then pretty much every 2 weeks up to Christmas is everybody's birthday. My sister's birthday is the end of November, so we waited until after her birthday to put our tree up. Now Charlotte's birthday is in mid-November, so we wait until after Charlotte's birthday to put the tree up. I would literally get the tree up in October if I could get away with it. I say if I could get away with it, the kids would probably let me, to be fair, but I like to wait until after Charlotte's birthday is out the way. So the tree goes up, and the first proper tradition that we've had for years is to put a specific cracker on the tree. My family dog when we were growing up was called Wagstaff. She was beautiful. In fact, let me get a picture. This is Wagstaff. She was my puppy when I was a teenager. I was about 14, I think. This is actually Wagstaff in her first winter, and that was the first time she saw snow, and she just ran outside, shoved her nose in and ran and shoveled it all up her face. She absolutely loved it. She was so cute. But she, at Christmas, she loved it. And she would open presents, but really neatly and really delicately. She'd peel the paper off and properly unwrap presents. And she'd pull crackers with you. She would get hold of one end of the cracker in her mouth and you would pull the other end, but she'd be so gentle. And it wasn't like she was playing tug of war with it, like she'd play tug of war with her toys. She would literally just pull it until it popped and then sit there wagging her tail. She was so cute. Unfortunately, Wagstaff died when Charlotte was about 3. God, 10 years ago. So ever since Wagstaff died, every Christmas, we've saved a cracker to put on the tree for her. So every year the cracker goes away with the Christmas decorations, and every year Wagstaff's cracker goes on the tree. And it's kind of the girls switch. One of them will put the star on the tree one year and one will put Wagstaff's cracker on. and vice versa the year after, and they switch around. So it's kind of, that's kind of our like little nod to Wagstaff and still celebrating her at Christmas. So that's really cute. If I didn't put Wagstaff's cracker on the tree, I think I'd be really sad. It literally would feel like something would be missing from Christmas. Just some hot chocolate in my George the Gingerbread Man cup. So I'm going to try and go through December because there are certain things we do all month. And this is why I think I've kind of really been excited about the Hugo Box at Christmas and the way that the Danes celebrate Christmas. I believe that in Denmark, Christmas is celebrated like from day one to Christmas. So they fully celebrate Advent. So they go from the 1st of December right the way through to Christmas, and it's all activities and things going on, and it's like a proper celebration. It's brilliant. So every day in December I literally dress in Christmas stuff. So I will walk around with a Christmas themed hat, earrings, t-shirt, jumper, leggings, whatever I can find. I've usually got sparkle spray on the go, Hillier 90s. It started off as just a Christmas jumper every day in December, and then I think the following year I added sparkle spray, and then the following year I added earrings, and it just kind of grew. So now I'm like fully Mrs. Christmas all the way through December. And that's another one. If I just wear a standard t-shirt and it's December, the kids are like, "You okay, hun?" They love it. So, and again, for me, it's all about making them happy. Like, I love Christmas, but let's face it, I am giddy all year round. So I like to think that I'm making my kids smile and making my kids laugh. And I think when they grow up and life gets really serious, as it does, I want them to have like really cool memories of me just being stupid and making them laugh. So that's a tradition. I have to dress up a la Christmas. Okay, another thing that I do is the Christmas Eve box. I can't show you one because the girls watch my videos, so I will ruin the magic. But also, if you've bought one of our Hugo Box and Leila Land collaboration boxes, you will be getting a Christmas Eve box from me. So, and again, I don't want to spoil the surprise of what's actually in it. So I'm not going to show you, but I will give you a general idea of what I do as I smack myself in the face with my hand. Marvellous. I mean, we're all used to me being an idiot by now, aren't we? It's news to no one that I slap myself in the face when I'm talking. Christmas Eve box is a box for Christmas Eve, but it sits under the tree all December. And the general rule is there is usually something to wear, something to eat, something to watch, and something to do. And I don't want to say too much more, to be honest, because if you've bought our collaboration box between myself and Hugo Box, I don't want to spoil the surprise because they are on their way to you right now and I'm really excited. Oh, I love it. So yeah, and I look forward to it. It's basically something to make Christmas Eve just that little bit more exciting. It's really cool. Right, so that is everything that we do at the beginning of the month. So to get the ball rolling in Christmas and get everything a bit festive, we get the tree up, we get Wagstaff's cracker on the go, I dress myself a la Christmas, and we get the Christmas Eve box sorted. Next on the list is the giant tub au chocolat. You know December's arrived, you know Christmas is coming when mummy comes home with one of the big celebrations boxes or the big roses boxes or what else is there? Cadbury's Heroes boxes. I mean, yeah. Sticking with food, another of our traditions as well is baking. And this started out as just baking a gingerbread house. I say just baking a gingerbread house. It's not the easiest thing in the world. It's not actually as hard as it looks. I was terrified the first year we decided to do this. I was like, oh my God, what have I let myself in for? Why did I suggest this? What have I done? But it's actually fairly easy once you learn a couple of little tips and tricks, and I will be doing a video on making a gingerbread house as well. So if you're not sure about how to do it, or there's just a couple of things that you're a little bit unsure of, stay tuned, go and subscribe and stay tuned because I will have a video coming where we make our annual gingerbread house. We have to have a mini roll for the chimney, by the way, every year. There's no going anywhere else for a chimney. Cadbury's mini roll. I mean, I'm sure other confectionery chimneys are available, but we use a mini roll. So we really look forward to doing that one. I've actually got as well a kit to do this year. So we're going to make the gingerbread house, but also we've got a kit to make, which is the Christmas tree, and it just looks super cool. I couldn't walk past it in the supermarket. So yeah, stay tuned if you want to see us do that one. Another one that's turned into a tradition as well is my shortbread, my cranberry shortbread. Megan loves shortbread and Paul really loves shortbread. And our first Christmas together last year, I was kind of thinking, right, what can I make him? I like to make him things. I don't know what it is. I just like to make things for my family. So I've made him some little shortbreads and oh my god, he loved them. Megan loved them. She doesn't particularly like cranberries, so I usually make her some plain shortbread, but Paul loved these cranberries that I made. The cranberries? I didn't make the cranberries, that was nature. I'm also going to be baking my cranberry shortbreads later in the month as well, so again, if you want to see how I do those and you want the recipe for those, then keep watching. See, December's a busy old month with these here traditions, honestly. One thing that is absolutely essential to our Christmas is the NORAD Santa tracker on Christmas Eve. If you don't know what this is, oh my god, please go and get on it, because adults possibly have an even better reaction than children do. NORAD, the North American Airspace Company, or is it a government organisation? Yeah, it must be. The story is that I think it was in the 50s, maybe in the mid 1950s, an advert was put in the paper with Santa's telephone number for the children to be able to ring Santa, and there was a misprint and they got one of the digits wrong. So when the children were ringing this number that was advertised as being Santa's phone number, it actually went through to NORAD, which, let's just pause for a second. Is that not hilarious enough that you make one little error of one little digit in a phone number and suddenly you're ringing a government agency on Christmas Eve? I mean, that just tickles me no end. The best thing ever, and I so wish I could meet the person who did this and who took that first phone call, just give them a really big cuddle. Because rather than disappoint these children and say, no, you've got the wrong number, get off the phone, this is the government, they went along with it and they basically said, oh, 1 second, we track all of the aircraft, so let me just go and check. Went off, had a look on his little radar, and came back and said, right, Santa can't come to the phone right now because he's actually over Russia. And every year, how amazing is that though? How cute that this person, without missing a beat, just did not spoil that little bit of magic for that kid. That is awesome. So basically, every year now, NORAD runs the Santa tracker. It's brilliant! There's lots of things to go and do on the website. It's really fun and really cute. Christmas Eve, however, about 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning UK time, we leg it down the stairs, because we're usually still in bed having a lie-in and watching TV, I'll be honest with you. And the laptop goes on and it's like, right, get Christmas Eve started now. And it goes on, and you basically, through Google Earth, track Santa's sleigh, and it tells you when he's set off. There's a big launch countdown and everything, and Santa sets off, and you can follow the sleigh all around the world until it gets to your country. So it's so interesting for the kids as well to learn about other countries, because when it stops at a country, you can then click on it and you can find out all about the country. The excitement of seeing Santa getting closer and closer and closer as your day goes on, and you kind of get up to bedtime and it's like, oh, he's only in Spain, he's on his way, and it's like, oh, it's brilliant. Please, 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 on Christmas Eve, go and have a look at the NORAD Santa tracker. Google it, go and find the link down there and bookmark it. Please go and do it on Christmas Eve, because it's so much fun. I love it. I promise it's for children. Hello, I'm George. Right, so another thing that we get excited for is Christmas TV. We are huge TV fans in this house. We love watching TV. How we aren't on Gogglebox, I don't know. Because if you think I'm giddy on a normal basis, wait to see my reactions when I'm watching something like Supernatural or Call the Midwife, or yeah, it gets a lot squealier, trust me. So something that I really look forward to and me and the girls get really excited about are the Christmas TV programmes. So for instance, we are huge Whovians in this house. We love Doctor Who. So the Doctor Who Christmas special is eagerly anticipated in this house. As soon as the season ends for that year, it's all about, right, what's going to be happening at Christmas, who's going to be in it, who's going to be the special guest. And obviously this year, I know, spoiler alert, but you should know by now, this year, not only is it a new Doctor, we're getting a girl Doctor, and I'm so happy, so happy. Do you know, it's really nice to see the world changing. I know it's crap at the moment, and I know there's lots and lots of things that are really scary and really saddening, but it's so good to see things changing. I kind of can't wait for the next generation to take over, because I tell you, they ain't gonna take any messing. So yeah, so the Doctor Who Christmas special, can't wait for that one. And that's an annual thing as well. That's like, right, well, what time's it on? We literally organise our day on Christmas Day around what time the Doctor Who Christmas specials on, and the Call the Midwife Christmas special. Yep. To get my tissues out and I've got something in my eye, usually when that's on. They're always a tearjerker, aren't they? The things that we find fun, we all do it together. This is not like, oh, when the kids have gone to bed, I can put my feet up and put my programmes on. No. That does not happen in my house. This is something that we all get excited about, and literally, like, once the adverts start coming on for the Christmas specials, we'll all be like, oh, it's coming on. Oh, look who's in it. Oh. I really hope I've got the point across that the things that we look forward to the most, and the things that the children especially would be really upset if we didn't do, are the things that don't cost us anything. These are the things that it's basically just us. When you get rid of what it is we're doing, it's just us being together and us having fun and making things an adventure. So I really hope you've got some ideas from that. I really hope that it's inspired you to try a couple of these things. Let me know of your family traditions. Excuse me. I love hearing from you. I have had just the best year getting this channel going and meeting all of you wonderful people who watch my videos and who like my videos and who share my videos and who comment on my videos and who follow me on social media and comment and send me gorgeous messages, and it's been so wonderful getting to know you. So thank you so much for watching. Please do get in touch and let me know of your family traditions. Let me know if there's anything that you're going to try from our family traditions. And yeah, so from my family to yours, have a lovely day. I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to give this one a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and come back tomorrow for another one.